how do we ensure curriculum alignment with state standards and assessments? In my 20 plus years of working in school districts, I found that curriculum alignment remains one of the most challenging yet crucial responsibilities for educational leaders. When curriculum, standards, and assessments exist in harmony, student achievement flourishes. When they don't, we see gaps in learning, frustrated teachers, and disappointing outcomes for students. As former Secretary of Education Richard Riley noted, when standards, curriculum, and assessments are aligned, education moves from a disjointed enterprise to a coherent one. Now, I know you're wondering, where does alignment go wrong? Well, I can honestly say to you, many administrators approach alignment with good intentions. They really do want what's best for each student. But they stumble in execution. The most prevalent mistakes that I see include, first, treating alignment as a one-time event. Too often, districts conduct intensive alignment work during accreditation seasons. Then they place those binders on the shelves until the next cycle. The bottom line is, alignment is not an event. It is an ongoing process. Next, focusing solely on content coverage. Many alignment efforts match curriculum to standards at a surface level without addressing the depth of knowledge or cognitive rigor each standard demands. Followed by working in departmental silos. When curriculum teams operate separately from assessment specialists and instructional coaches, disconnect inevitably develops. And last but not least, over-relying on published materials. I have seen districts purchase expensive curriculum packages, assuming they're fully aligned, only to discover significant gaps later. So, how do we go beyond compliance? Well, successful alignment requires shifting from a compliance mindset to a continuous improvement perspective. This means, first and foremost, centering on learning, not testing. When we focus exclusively on test preparation, we narrow the scope of the curriculum. So, instead, view standards as the floor, not the ceiling of what students should be able to learn. Next is embracing collaboration. Alignment thrives when it's a collective responsibility. As educational leader Michael Fullen reminds us, the quality of relationships determines the quality of the system. Last but not least, committing to coherence. Students experience the curriculum as a journey. So each lesson, unit, and grade level should connect logically to what came before and what follows. So let's now talk about making alignment happen, because we now understand why it's so important that it is aligned between curriculum, assessment, and standards. You see, the most successful districts implement these practices. The first practice is to conduct regular gap analysis. So you want to systematically compare your current curriculum to state standards using a protocol that examines both content and cognitive demand. Involve teacher leaders in this process to build ownership. Next, create curriculum maps with clear vertical progressions to ensure a seamless transition. Document how skills and concepts develop across grade levels, ensuring appropriate scaffolding and advancement. Followed by implement formative assessment cycles. Don't wait for state assessments to discover misalignments. Use common formative assessments to identify gaps early and adjust instruction accordingly. The fourth is establish professional learning communities focused on standards. Give teachers time to unpack standards, analyze student work, and refine their curriculum together. And last but not least, provide targeted professional development. Teachers need support to implement and align curriculum effectively. So, invest in coaching that helps them understand both what to teach and how to teach it. So let's talk about how you, as the educational leader, are going to move from insight to action. Well, I want to encourage you to first assess your current alignment processes. Ask yourself, are they ongoing or episodic, collaborative or isolated? Number 2, schedule a curriculum audit, focusing on one curricular content area. Number 3, establish cross-functional teams that include curriculum specialists, assessment coordinators, and teacher leaders to ensure effective collaboration. Number 4, create a regular review cycle that uses multiple data sources to inform curriculum adjustments. And last but not least, number 5, invest in job-embedded professional learning that supports teachers in understanding and implementing standards. Remember what John Hattie wisely observed. The biggest effects on student learning occur when teachers become learners of their own teaching. The same applies to us as leaders. When we approach curriculum alignment as learners ourselves, continuously improving our systems, we create the conditions for each student to succeed.